Miami, once known as the Magic City, known for its beaches and nightlife, we have so much more to offer here. We're going to go through and discuss the different areas which may work for you as a family and may work for you as a single person. This is Kenny Raymond, Berkshire Hathaway EWM. For American Dream TV, I'm here to start with you. First area we're going to discuss is the area we're in right now. This is Miami Beach. We're on Lincoln Road. There's three sections of Miami Beach that you want to concentrate on. There's south of 5th Street, which is South Beach, which is more for single family. It's going to be from mid-beach, from 17th to 63rd Street, and then from 63rd Street to 88th Street, that's North Beach. North Beach has a lot going on in far as way of condos being built on the ocean. They are very popular and becoming very, very hard to get. On the outside, on Collins Avenue, you're going to have mostly condos. On South Beach, south of 5th, it's going to be mostly condos. In the interior, you're going to have mostly townhomes and some condos. In the middle of Miami Beach, from 17th to 5th Street, you're going to have mostly little apartment buildings that are mostly residential apartment buildings that are not going to be for family, mostly for single people. This is one of the places that most single people like to live because they're close to all the nightlife and everything Miami Beach has to offer. But if you're in mid-beach, that's for family. Families, families, families. Okay, the next area we're going to talk about is Brickell. Brickell was originally the financial center of the South. Most Latin American banks were located on Brickell. I've been selling Brickell for 32 years, and it was a transition area from people coming into Miami who were single or young couples and wanted to start a life and wanted to buy a property. They would start in Brickell. Now, Brickell's grown into what they call the Manhattan of the South, and it's completely conformed. They have restaurants, you have nightlife, everything's in walking distance. You have the Metro Rail, you have the Metro Mover. So you have everything located where you just park your car and everything's in walking distance and you don't need to go anywhere. You also have very, very high-end, most beautiful buildings. One that comes to mind that's pre-construction, which is the Mondrian, which is going to be a spectacular on Brickell Key, as well as other buildings. The older buildings are going to be from 15th to 25th Street. So the next area we're going to discuss is Coconut Grove. Coconut Grove, for the most part, is single family, except along South Bayshore. You have some condos, and you do have some townhouses off the center of Grove. You also have shopping. You have everything that you could possibly want very close by and walking distance. It's known for its lush foliage, and also its beautiful homes, some on the water, and beautiful parks. Coconut Grove is definitely a family place that you want to look into. If you're a family moving to Miami, it also has some of the best private schools in South Florida. So we're currently in an area in Miami called Wynwood, which you can see the graffiti art, and there's a lot of art, there's a lot of restaurants. There's going to be a lot of new buildings coming up here. It's one of the areas that's really cool, very trendy. Behind us, you also have an area called Midtown. Midtown is a little bit more upscale. You have some very nice condos. And then to the north of that, we have the Design District. So this is a very central area that you might want to look into. So one of the areas that's very good family friendly is Coral Gables. Now, Coral Gables, inside the downtown Coral Gables area, you're going to find mostly condos and some office buildings and some hotels. Surrounding that, throughout Coral Gables, you're going to find single family. Coral Gables is also known for having its architecture from the 20s, which is Old Spanish and Old Mediterranean, which you could still find, which are still very desirable. On the outskirts, you still have waterfront, which is on the bay, and some finger canals. You have Coco Plum. You have some islands out there that are still very, very desirable and a very great location for families. Very good schools, close to Coconut Grove and their private schools. But definitely a place to look if you're a family. Another area that's very family friendly in Miami is Miami Shores. Miami Shores is mostly single family homes. It's very desirable. It's got very good schools. It's got great parks, tennis, soccer, everything that you can want is confined within the city of Miami Shores. That concludes our episode for today. There's other areas that I'd obviously like to go through that I don't have time, but we will do it in the next episode. This is Kenny Raymond of Berkshire Hathaway EWM, the Raymond International Group, signing off for American Dream TV. See you in the next episode.